Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roll for Latin Heritage Month, a 3-day stream event where we play TTRPGs while we raise money for the Patria Puerto Rico, an organization whose focus right now is disaster relief for community assistance for folks in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Fiona. Our donation goal is $1,500, and you can type exclamation point donate in chat. You get the link, or you could go to coffee.com/TTRPgifts to donate if you can. Every dollar counts, and we appreciate your support. We have some pretty cool incentives during the event. We are giving away 3 copies each of the Beast Heart and the Kingdoms of Warfare PDFs, thanks to our friends at MCDM. You could go to patreon.com/MCDM to sign up and receive a copy of the Beast Hearts for free when you join through the end of October. We're currently at 37% of our goal, and we could try to hit 40, 42, 45. Let's try to get all that. And before the end of this game, and I am Dusty, your MC. We are going to be playing Pasión de las Pasiones, a game of drama and telenovelas by Brandon Leon Cambera. And I am joined by this wonderful, wonderful cast. Uh, I'm going to go counterclockwise, which means, Jorge, who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, it's me, RoboGoblin. Um, I'll be stepping in because some people couldn't be here, so I'm gonna be playing Valentin Jimenez, also called El Pirata, and his pronouns are he/him. My pronouns are el he they, and I'm really excited to cause a little bit of drama here.
So, Alyssa.
Hello, hello. My name is Alyssa. You can find me on Twitter at A Disaster Queer, and today I am playing Renata Reyes, who is El Caballero playbook. And Renata uses she/they pronouns. I use they/them pronouns.
Rina.
Hi, I'm Rina at Liquid Rina. I will be playing Gabacho today, and both of us use any pronouns.
And Angela.
Bienvenidos preciosos a nuestro juego. It's so good to see so many of you out here with our game. My name is Angela Lemos Morvejo. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing using La Belleza playbook, Jimena Carrera. Prepare for some hijinks, and I apologize to the rest of my table mates for what's about to happen.
Excellent. Well, if you are all ready, then I certainly am as well. I'm also going to apologize ahead of time for anyone that may get hungry during the stream.
It's bound to happen.
Ground stream, we don't know how to not do that. We do.
Exactly, right? All right. Well, we begin our evening with the sounds of music, cheering, glasses clinking together, and the smell of freshly cooked food. And that smells of both Japanese and Mexican cuisine. They enter your senses. And then from the outside of Umami Papi, the close sign is lit on the front door. And inside are all of you, joined together for your Friday lotto night. The restaurant is lit up only over the bar, the kitchen, dining tables, in the lounge as you all sit around it, hanging together after work, relaxing, enjoying some food. You're all enjoying all the fresh meals cooked by head chef slash co-owner Matt Estrada, and chatting with the owner, co-owner, social media influencer Mariposa Santiago. The time is 7:30, and you are all eagerly waiting for the announcement of the lotto numbers at 8 o'clock. You're here setting the scene. What's everyone doing? Who's at the bar? Who's having some food? Who's just chit-chatting with each other?
I think Gabacho is lifting up things to prove that they can, like tables and people. And so just anybody who kind of wanders by and is like, they just like pick him up one arm.
Matt walks over and is like, Capacho, I told you, like, I guess we're not on the clock, but you can't be like lifting stuff like that in a restaurant. Like, you don't even work here. I can't give you workers' comp.
I'm not gonna get hurt. I can't get hurt, probably.
Hmm.
I can bench so much. I don't know how much, but I can bench it. That's what my trainer is for.
And then Matt's just gonna hand you a plate of sopes with wagyu on top of it, and just like bench this, please. Thank
I certainly will. Going ham.
That Renata, now that someone is actually eating the food, is watching very closely. She's like a muscular person with shaved head, just wearing a tank top, has a bunch of piercings, including like dimples, eyebrow, and is sort of trying not to look like she cares what people think of this food, but they really care what people think of this food.
you see Mariposa walk up to you, is like, Renata, why are you so serious? Why it looks like you're like at a test or something. Eat, drink, have fun.
This is just my face.
Here, they're gonna hand you just a cup of sangria, just like, I think your face will be different after this. It's fine. Enjoy yourself. That, like, if that's your face, I'm sorry. And then they walk away.
Wow. Oh,
Wow.
wow. Um, you see just this person in the middle of the restaurant who is who has a guitar and he's dressed as a pirate. Go figure. Um, and he's just singing "Como la Flor," but it's like a super sad like vibe to it. And we know that "Como la Flor" is actually a sad song, but it's this time is like you can actually feel how sad it is, like "Como la Flor," and it's almost like sobbing, and he's doing just playing the song in the middle of the of the restaurant with people just I don't know if how's the vibe from everybody, but he doesn't care. He's just doing his he's just doing his thing right there.
You see one Graciela Estrada, like an older woman wearing just like a super nice dress, known to just hang around the restaurant all the time just because she's Matt's tia, and she's just like over bola pozole, just like, más por favor.
Not this, not this. He just gives a glance at him, and stops for like a tiny microsecond at the song, and then he goes back to it. Like, but that's me. That's Valentin.
Mana, like, has just sort of been casually just sipping on something on the edge of like the bar. Like she's just very like she has that look on her face like why aren't more people this is a thing that's happening, and is just also like I slightly missed where Renata was in the room, but Renata she's doing this very like coy like finger trace along like Renata's like hand, and is like not being subtle about it whatsoever. It's like very clear like what her intentions are, And for the benefit of our viewers, imagine that this is being done by someone who looks like a combination of Melissa Fumero, who's Amy Santiago from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and who's the other one? Natalie Martinez from the Fashion House movies, who plays Michelle Miller. So like Amy Santiago from Brooklyn Nine-Nine is just hitting on Renata in this scenario. Like she has a drink in her hand and she's just like staring at everyone, like, and especially at Renata, like, why aren't you paying attention to me?
And Renata it's hard to tell if this is intentional or if she just really, really cares about what Gabacho thinks about this food. But she is fully ignoring you.
Camacho has eaten his entire plate of sopes and would like some more, please. Horrible British accent.
I mean, if you want, there is the table set up where Renata and Matt have put out the food. So yeah, there's more of the sopes on like wagyu steak, like sliced wagyu steak. There's also some like birria ramen, pozole with like some miso and some chashu in it. There's like calamari that's like in some like tacos, like done like fish taco style with the fresh pico and the cabbage and everything. And there's just it's all this out there, and of course there's all the drinks, and like you see Matt just like also kind of doing what Renata is doing from afar, but like being more subtle about it, like still talking to people, not being awkward.
If we hit the donation goal this stream, I will find somebody to co-write an umami papi Japanese Mexican cookbook with me because that's
Look, say less.
So good.
Say less.
So good.
Please,
Not fair that
please
your
get us
descriptions
to-
actually work. Like I was like, I heard it, I was like, this is just gonna be Dusty like joshing and like gonna be making fun of like hipster fusion places, but some of these ideas actually sound really good.
Oh,
like,
that's
Bijia
the
Ramen
thing.
sounds like legit.
I don't play around with my descriptions.
Like I'm thinking about birria ramen now, and
Oh my
so
God.
is Gabi. He's loading up a big like a tray with smaller plates and things. They're very excited about this food.
Oh my God. So Valentin is just como me duele, and he just holds the last note on that guitar like for a long time, and like, thank you so much. My name is Valentin, and you can find me on TikTok at El Mariachi Pirata. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and don't forget to tip your waitresses, your waiters. Thank you so much. Can I have a pozole, please?
Graciela is just clapping, sobbing, just like things like, oh my God, get the meta pozole, por favor, quickly.
Gabi will bring him a pozole. Do you know any like happy songs?
Like which one? Like which one?
I don't know. Just something happy.
Something.
I don't know what songs you can play on the guitar.
I know the Sailor
Like in
Moon.
general.
Oh, I can play the Sailor Moon intro.
Yes. Yes.
I actually only know it in Spanish. So but how does it go? How does it go? What I know it. So he just starts playing that song in Spanish, the Sailor Moon.
Excellent.
Gabi's rocking out. Take it a bite. Up and around.
Angela loves this.
And Gabacho, you see, as you're vibing a bowl of ramen in one hand and sope in the other, you see Maripos like walk up to you, is like, Camacho. Like, you know, we have like a shoot tomorrow, right?
Yes, boss.
Uh-huh. And that's like, you're gonna have the sweats.
No, I'm carbo loading. Is that the word?
No sé.
I'm
What's that?
I'm I'm gonna be fine. I need to eat. I'm a growing. I'm growing every day, and I have to eat myself. Look at them. They'll get sad if I don't eat them.
Yes, I know. I know. Look,
Mouthful.
what also needs to grow is our social media, okay? Like every time I post a picture of you with some enchiladas, we get like 500 more followers. Okay. So just as long as like you're awake by tomorrow, it's still bien, I guess.
Hmm.
They're just the eye candy of the social media.
Oh yes,
Yes.
they don't even work here. So
Yeah.
They don't even work here. Oh my
Gabacho
god.
has a full time, like, has a modeling job, like, outside of this,
Okay.
and is also just always here.
Oh, okay, okay. So, if can I hear that they're talking about
oh yeah,
social media?
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll just walk to. Oh, so you're into social media too? Are you on TikTok?
Well, the restaurants on TikTok, like another thing, we've talked. I'm the owner.
Mm-hmm.
You hear from the background, Matt, co-owner. I'm the owner of the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to make sure that our following keeps on growing and get more and more people. Like, it's great that we're doing these lottery nights with everyone, hoping that, like, but what happens when someone wins? They're gonna leave. I'm gonna be short a worker. I can't have that. Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to have that. See me, huh? See.
Not the Simijo. Um, so, because I know my way around TikTok. So, if you need any pointers with that, I definitely know.
They're gonna push Cabacho away just a little bit. It's like, yeah, we had some. Yeah, we have. Well, we have at least until like at least 15 minutes before the lottery numbers, and after that, everyone gets excited or sad, and then we go home.
Huh?
So we can talk about it
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
Let's talk about that. I got like I know I have 50 followers. I just started, and I already have like 50 followers, and like 600 comments on my TikTok about um, Sailor Moon. So
Is Sailor Moon another mariachi?
you can say that. You can say that. They're the Moon Mariachi. They're certainly the very best mariachis of Crystal Tokyo.
You know what? After you'll talk, you'll have to get me their contact information.
You got it. You got it.
We're gonna cut from this really quick, and you're gonna see like Matt walk up to where Renata and I guess Jimena is, and just like, hey, how's you two enjoying the night? Renata, are you upset?
No, why would you say that?
I barely touched the food.
I told you before, it's made, for like sitting for big meals, so it's not supposed to be eaten right away. Like, it's made to not be eaten right away. It gets better as it sits.
Look at that 7K, like it's just us, it's just like it's just our our coworkers, your friends, familia, it's fine. Look, see how many sopes capachos eaten.
I'm sorry, do you want me to feed my friends bad food? Them being friends means I should be more concerned about how good it is.
I think at this point,
It's like you're muting out. We can't hear you right now. I
So it's fine, right?
I am actually gonna look at the song Sailor Moon theme song opening, so I can remember that. Ah yes, my favorite mariachi, Sailor Luna.
If
Oh,
I end up making this costume, you always see like X as Sailor Moon or Sailor Moon as like the Powerpuff Girls. Where's Mariachi Sailor Moon, huh?
hey,
They exist.
Mariachi Sailor Moon should be a thing.
Mariachi Sailor Moon exists. I'm just gonna say that one step.
I'm
What?
assuming now.
Ecstatic.
yeah, it's like
It's a little fuzzy.
yeah,
Another set of headphones. Give me a sec.
sure.
Okay. Then yeah. So Matt's just gonna like look at you, Renata, look at like Himera, look back at you. It's like you I just you know like all the things you're cooking are my recipes. So like I know it's not bad food. Let loose. Like, hey, tell me, if you win this lottery, what are you gonna do?
I mean, when we got that like $20 to split like a couple months ago, I I I got my hair cut professionally instead of just doing it in the shower.
That's a great start for like taking care of yourself. But like, look, like this is 15 million in the lottery. There's not even 15 of us. So like after taxes, probably you're still gonna get a lot more than 250, like $2.50. So what are you gonna do with that?
I mean, I come to these nights, Matt, but it's not like we're actually going to win. The chances of winning are astronomical.
See, but look. This time, I think this time's different. Graciela, like she promised with her brujeria or whatever she says, like that it's going to be the winning ones. That's why like I brought out the good wine.
If Graciela can magic us up a win, why did she wait so long to do it?
That was good. I don't know. I don't even think she's actually magicking us. Like she's like, look, if I have to say I trust her, if I say I don't trust her, it's not my
Are we at the part where we're talking smack about Graciela?
yes. Also, we
Can
can hear you
folks
much
hear
better.
me? Okay, good. I think I finally realized what the problem was. I thought it was the headphones. It might just be the cord literally connecting my microphone to the computer was falling out, but it's right here. So every time I moved, I was moving it and I didn't realize. And I was like, why isn't this working? Okay, I'm back. The only thing I was going to say earlier was that like the whole time where Renata was having that thing about like, you're supposed to wait for the food. And I was just like, I don't know. Jimena's just like giving her like googly eyes. And she's like, I don't know if you're supposed to wait, and it's just like super flirtatiously like reaching over to their plate and like very slowly consuming the food in front of them, like not being subtle at all.
Yeah, and then Matt's gonna like, yeah. Anyways, like, Mena, what, like, if we win, which I think we might, what are you gonna do with the money?
Ride for a bit. Renata might be able to join me if she's interested. You can join us too if you want. She's not being subtle about what she actually means when she's saying that.
I mean, Saviske, I'm still your boss.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna, I maybe.
I
No.
feel like you're reading into this a little much, though. I mean, I'm just talking about going for a ride. What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna refill the wine. You have fun.
The most hot and cold person the entire fucking conversation.
And we pan over to like Matt going back to like behind the kitchen, and you see Mariposa stand up. It's like, all right, everyone, mírame, like come here. We're like we got like a couple minutes. You get ready, everyone. Make sure you get your lotto numbers out. Like I don't know where the master list of all the numbers are, so just make sure you have them with you, and we'll turn on the thing and make sure everyone's there. So like put. I mean, you don't have to put the food away. Just like make sure you're where the TV is.
Um, Valentin is just around the kitchen, not in the kitchen, but around the kitchen, and he is gonna approach Gabacho and be like, "So, uh, do you work here?"
Uh, kind of.
Kind of, really.
Cause like I don't work here, but people will give me money sometimes.
Interesting.
And like
Really?
sometimes I clean the tables and stuff because like I want to help, but like sometimes people will just give me money. It's
Oh,
really nice.
so like a freelancer like me.
I guess. I
Cool,
don't know what that means.
cool, cool. Um, are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the posing, like the muscle videos.
Oh, fitness things. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Um, what's your ad? I'm just gonna look for it. And Valentin takes out his phone, and it's a um. I only got the Pixel in real life, so he has the first Pixel ever. Still, I don't know how it's still working,
Ooh.
but he still has it, and he's gonna be. Oh, so what's your username on TikTok?
Uh it's uh it's at Mati Gabacho, Mati,
Okay.
and then I'll follow you back. I'll have to look through my and Gabi pulls out his phone. He's got the latest Pixel.
No. Oh. um. Valentin just looks at it. Oh. Okay.
He's already following Valentin though.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So he just starts looking at his phone and, huh. And he starts looking at his shirtless. I'm guessing you do poses and shirtless.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, he's just looking. Oh, interesting. Favorite, comment,
all all
comment.
of Valentin's videos are also already liked. Gabi loves the covers.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, wait. I actually know this username. You like my stuff,
Oh
and
yeah. Yeah, I liked your stuff when you first started working here. I like your music. I like when you don't play sad stuff. Like the sad stuff is good, but I
mhm.
like it even better when you do like the Dragon Ball Z theme song.
Oh, yeah. That one is a bop. Yeah.
It's a bop.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you kind of like that. I I also know a couple of non-anime songs. Like, why am I blanking on names of actual shows?
One Piece.
One Piece.
I need you to know I almost said One Piece, but I've never seen One Piece. So I was like, does One Piece have a theme? So I don't know.
Like, I also know One Piece, and I know the Teen Titans song. I
One
also,
piece of what?
you know, I'm gonna go to the restroom, and I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm
Okay.
just gonna fix my, I'll be back.
Okay.
I almost choked on my water.
It's so sad that Valentine only knows one piece. Maybe I could help him find the rest.
I think, um,
And as this conversation's happening, everyone's like gathering around the TV, like everyone like Matt comes out from the kitchen, like with it takes out almost like a manila folder, but you could see like he has just like pages and pages of the lottery numbers. He keeps all the old ones just in case, but he has a new one going through it. Um, and Mariposa is like saying, "Okay, all right, everyone, cállate, mira, just like you listen." Graciela looks and is like, "Now, if you all win, I need you all to make me free food for the rest of my life." Okay. Mariposa looks at her, says nothing, and waits for the numbers to go. And you see on the TV, it's one of those big events. You see all like the Pearson walks in front of like the giant machine that has all the ping pong balls like flying around, and they start going through and they start announcing the numbers, and everyone in the restaurant is like sitting there with like bated breath as the first number comes out, and slowly the second and the third, and then people are getting excited because on the fourth number someone's like, "Oh my god, is this it? Is this it?" The fourth one they get comes out. Unfortunately, it's not that. Then the fifth number comes out. That's how many numbers on the lottery, right? 5. Yes. And there's absolute silence as everyone is like looking around. People have looks of dejection on their face, and uh Valentine, as you are walking out to the restroom, you pull out the lottery ticket from your pocket and you see the numbers on the screen. And those are your numbers.
¿Qué?
All 5 of those numbers are yours.
Okay, 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 okay. Um, Valentin is really not that smart. So he just takes out his ticket, and he has all the numbers, but not in that order. So he's just like, oh, so close. Okay, well, I got all the numbers, but it's not in the order that it's on the screen. Damn it, so close.
Matt walks up to you, he's like, "What?" Like, they're gonna look at you and it's like, "Hermano, your ticket's upside down."
Oh, just turns around. Oh, okay. Wait,
Is, is that, did you,
um, I don't know. Did I win? I, I, I think I won.
you see Matt look at you, he's like, "Holy, we have a winner." Like yelling aloud for everyone to hear. "We have a winner here. Holy, yo." And everyone loses their shit. Like they're cheering, like glasses are being raised, all that stuff. And Matt's gonna like get you by the shoulders, like, "I don't even know what to do in this situation. I didn't believe my tia."
Am I
Valentin
just
is.
gonna pick Valentine up, parade him around?
Valentin is still just looking at the ticket, and it's kind of like disassociating a bit, and like, wait, no, no, this can't be right. And he hands the ticket to Jimena. And is this right?
I have never been more in conflict between what I as a person would do and what I as a character would do.
I
Oh
get that.
God,
I get that.
Hey, if you want some help, Jimena, roll act with desperation.
that you know what? Thank you.
So the questions you have: are you doing this for love? Are you doing this for vengeance? I don't know if either of those apply. And then you have a question as La Belleza, which is: are you the center of attention? Unfortunately, at this moment, you are not.
Flat roll for me. I
It's
don't
gonna
think
be
any
a-
of those questions apply.
So it's just going to be a flat 2d6.
That is a 9.
Okay, so on the 9, you're able to hold it together. You're able to do what you want to do with constraint. Um, but, and this is going to be the ugly choice in your head, you have the thought just, I could just switch tickets. I could just take this and leave.
Oh my god.
That's not me as a character. That's me as a person. God, are you there? I haven't talked to you in about 15 years, but you know what? This is a character, so I feel no moral attachment whatsoever. I think she does switch out the ticket.
But what do you tell Valentine? Do you tell that they still win or what?
Valentine, are you sure you read this right?
Let me see that.
I switched the ticket, but uh, Dusty, how about this is a possible like worse outcome?
Uh-huh.
I feel like the best outcome would have been I do it and there's no trace of me doing it. I feel like a worse outcome is that I didn't finish painting my nails properly, doing the nail polish, so that there's a very clear like leftover nail polish mark that at least one other person from the main cast like is able to pick up on. I don't know if Valentine picks it up, but I think that's a really good way to add like at least one other person knows.
Or I'll give you this. We could do that. Or you always feel like somebody's watching you from across
Oh.
the room.
Yes, that go with that. Yes, yes.
Renata, you're across the room. You see this interaction happening. You don't see what that's saying, but you see clearly like Valentine is looking around with excitement, and you just see Jimena with those quick hands just switch them.
I am going to wait to see what Jimena does. Like, if she moves to leave, I'm going to intercept her. I think that as soon as she moves out of Valentine's orbit, I'm going to go and sidle on up.
Before I go, I actually just look at a ticket and just look at it and just be like, oh, that's a bummer. I was going to open a school for kids that want to play guitar, and this would have made it. This would have made it. That's a shame. And he just walks to the table and takes a drink out of lemonade or whatever the drink is, or chata, some more chata. He just drinks some more chata. I'm like, huh. It looks really, really bummed.
What would it see?
Like we have like if we've switched back on like background music, there's like a mariachi version of the Charlie Brown sad piano music playing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, what is Jimena going to do now? Okay, Valentine walked away. Are you gonna just chill here for a little bit, or are you gonna move to leave?
Very obviously a snake. I just need to think of which version of snake she is. Ooh, she's a drama queen through and through. I think actually I'm I think she does start to try and leave, or she not leave. She's gonna step outside, just to like she's just going to step outside to just get some air for a second.
I would say that Renata, you could intercept them before they even make it outside.
I'm happy to confront her away from everyone else while outside, so I will just follow her out. I'll like make an excuse to Matt, be like, "Oh yeah, I need to get a little air. You know, you actually got my hopes up with that brujeria, so."
I
Dang.
just I And I'll say like maybe there is like an outdoor like patio, like still enclosed, but like there's like the big windows and stuff. So you could go there. What is Capacho doing in this moment? Are you still celebrating unbeknownst to what's happening?
Yes, definitely. And I'm back to lifting things excitedly.
Yeah, and you see that from the corner there's a Graciela kind of just like how how much can you lift?
I don't know.
That's always exciting, huh?
My trainer is the one who he grabs the discs and he puts them on, but I just pick them up. And I always can.
I see, I see. Okay, wait. And really quickly, let's go to Renata and Jimena.
I am going to sidle on up to Jimena outside and say, "You know, I didn't realize just how quick your hands were."
Like very playfully teasing like a hand along your shoulder the entire time this is happening.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you actually said. I got the
Oh.
teasing.
Darn it. I can't tell if I'm still coming in low or not, or if I'm coming in okay for folks.
This is okay right now.
Okay. I think she's just playfully like putting her hand like along your shoulder and just saying, "Well, you've never given me the chance to show you how quick my hands are." And she's still playing very coy, like she has no idea why you followed her out here whatsoever. She's just like, "Oh look, they're finally interested in me. That's good.
Mhm.
Hey,
The right way it should be."
Alyssa, roll accuse someone of lying.
Okay, do I have an audience? No. Do I have evidence? I mean, I saw it happen. And what is my question? Am I acting
Without guile?
without guile? And I think so. I'm directly confronting her.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
So that is an 8.
Okay, so on the 79, you choose one of the ones below, which is you are right, despite what the audience has already seen. They admit their falsehood or mark your condition. They're surprised, scared, or flustered. They must act with desperation before they can act against you. Go ahead and tell me what you're like, say what you're going to say and choose one of those.
Well, I mean, I'm certainly willing to give you a chance now that you've got that winning ticket. And I would like you to be surprised, scared, or flustered.
So basically that means you'd have to roll Act of Desperation before you could roll any other move.
Okay. So that would mean, so act of desperation. Am I doing this for love? No. Am I doing this for vengeance? Also no. And my playbook question: am I the center of attention?
Oh, for this specific
For
case,
this
because there's only
case, I
two of
would say-
you.
Because there's only two of us, I think I am. So this is to my benefit. That is 9.
Okay, so Act Desperation. Okay. You are able to kind of still act coyly in that, but unbeknownst to you, the lottery ticket is kind of like peeking out of like your pocket or purse or what have you, with the last number being visible.
I want to roll with the flustered part of that. And I think she is just kind of leans into it by like closing some of the distance between us and is like, I didn't know you could be so forward.
You weren't worth it before. And I would like to try and snatch the lotto ticket out of her purse or pocket or wherever it is.
Okay. That I think for that I'll have you roll strike out at someone to be able to do that. Because you could see it, but you're still like, yeah.
Did I catch you off guard?
I'm going to say yes. That's a pretty strong caught off guard.
You have not really
I've not
wronged
wronged
me.
You. I've wronged Valentine, but not me.
And I think that this is not head on. This is kind of snaky. So I rolled a 6 plus 1 is 7.
Okay, so with the 7, so you each mark a condition. So kind of like doing this, you're able to snatch it out, but you, Renata, you now have the condition of obsessed. And Jimena, you have the condition of, let's do zealous.
Lustful.
If you want to do lustful, I'm fine with that.
No, here's my thinking. This is what I'm going to pitch to you for why I say lustful. I think she's kind of attracted more with to Renata by them being like, God, I would never use this in another context. Feisty.
Go
like,
for it.
It's like you have claws. I like that.
Ooh, yeah, go for it. Go ahead and mark lustful.
I don't know. Okay, when you did this gesture, Dusty, a part of me wanted to go rawr.
Rawr. Meow. Okay, but Renata, you successfully have this.
Oh no, now I have to decide what my morals are. I hate this. This is a bad choice.
I think Jimena like holds out a hand to your shoulder. No, let's not be hasty.
You know what? I could. You know what? Yes, I am going to interject. At that, let's split it. Suddenly, the area where you're in, which is like an outdoor seating, there's windows and stuff. There was lights on. They turned from the regular fluorescent lights to red. The windows all get covered as metal gates close behind that you're unaware of. Inside the restaurant, all the lights turn red as well. And you see the front doors, the back doors, all the windows get shut with this metal gates. And you hear over the intercom, Mariposa, I need everyone to come to the lobby, please.
Is it the apocalypse? This is what Gabi asks whoever is standing closest to him.
I'm just looking around. Huh. This is exactly like Evangelion starts. Maybe it is.
Let's. Oh shit.
Graciela stands up, just flusters like, well, there's no evangelicals here.
Oh,
So glad Evangelion was brought up because I was just gonna go, what kind of Belko experiment ass thing have you pulled on us, Dusty?
um, well, Valentin doesn't react to evangelicals, but he just he's really bummed that he's newly realized dream is never gonna happen. So he looks at this buff Thembo right next to him, and he says, like, you know what? Hey, Camacho, can I get you a drink? Can I buy you a drink?
Yes. As soon as we figure out whether or not this is the apocalypse.
You're on. You're on.
Do you want me to carry you to the lobby?
Yes. Well, Robo that says that, but Valentin is just like, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Imagine we'll scoop them up and carry them to the lobby.
Renata and Jimena?
I have the ticket now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to keep eye contact with Jimena while I stuff it down my shirt and then sort of gesture towards the door and say, after you.
Just so you know, putting it there isn't going to be a deterrent for me. In fact, it's even more enticing.
All that talk to Matt about being too familiar, and here we go.
Well, he doesn't know it won't hurt him.
That's a good moral to live by as we head back inside, I think.
And as you all get into the lobby, you see Valentine being carried by Gabacho. You two walk into the lobby, which is like just separate enough where it's not visible from where everyone was eating and celebrating and all that. And you see Mariposa there. She is holding a big wine glass, kind of like by the stem to her side, and is looking at everyone's like, now, I'm so happy that we could all celebrate or spend time here together. And though, Valentine, I know someone may have tricked you into saying you didn't win, but the winning number is here. I
¿Qué?
need that ticket.
Valentin takes out his ticket, and it's the one that Jimena gave him.
Mhm.
There's the wrong numbers here.
Oh, but the
What
right
even is
number
this?
is,
I don't.
yeah, Valentine, that's an actual Loteria card.
Oh, oh. He takes another ticket and a CVS ticket. Oh wait. Here it is. It's not it.
Yes. Yes, but the winning numbers are here, and she's gonna be holding up like from her back, like the manila folder, and shows that the numbers are indeed here. I don't know who has it or who took it from you, but that needs to come to me now.
But that's strange because the only person I was talking to was Jimena. And Jimena would never take my ticket.
Mariposa looks at you, Jimena, eyebrows raised. Is that so, Jimena?
If you want to be, there's a very simple way that we can solve this. Why don't you just check me? to see if I have the ticket. If I don't, then I obviously didn't take it.
Then Buttercup.
God, this is so.
So Gabi's not the bread bulb on the Christmas tree. Um, but I mean, like, currently she is carrying Valentine and like is feeling a little like emotional and concerned still. And I think, oh, can I roll to spot something out of place?
Absolutely, yes.
Hope
Who,
it's good.
who are you rolling it for?
I'm rolling it.
Because this one works like usually you ask it about a person, and then there's the question specific. So it could be either Mariposa, who's now basically holding you all hostage, or Valentine, who's sad that they didn't get the actual thing, was confused why everyone's still here, or Jimena, who's like, fucking try me.
Yeah, I
Thank you
think
for that description.
I think Mariposa. I think I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, so I don't. Well, have you been intimate with this person lately?
I guess that's a two-person question.
I mean, it can be a one-person question, but I don't feel like that's proper conversation talk at a table.
This is true. I mean,
Well, because also, what defines intimate?
I would put it as most inclusive as either emotional and or physical intimacy as defined, however you would interpret those phrases.
mhm,
So basically, is Jimena someone that you would have been physically touchy and or interacted with, or someone you would have expressed like emotional closeness with of some kind?
Oh, did I say Jimena? I wanted to roll a Mariposa.
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad.
okay, yes.
Sorry,
Mariposa.
I'm leaning into my character, and I just assumed that all the things are being asked about me.
It's all about
Am I the drama?
yes.
But yeah,
The
so
answer
like
is yes.
that is up to you. So if you wanted to be with Mariposa, I will let you answer this question.
I think Gabi is very emotionally open with Mariposa because like emotionally intimate because she is their social media like manager and regular manager
Okay, I'll give you
and
that.
kind of their boss.
Are you free of other distractions? I don't.
Yes.
You are holding someone and being kind of held hostage. Though, you know what? As the himbo of the group, I'll allow it.
I was
Because
like,
that's the playbook. You're
Yeah.
going in there. You're just like
this is probably the most focused I can be. So like it's
And-
not great.
and your playbook questions like, is this going to be fun?
I think so.
Roll it +3.
Yes. Where are you going? Sorry, the dog is starting to commit crimes too. She wants to get involved. 12.
Ooh, let's go. Okay, so that is a hit. So
Oh, that's so
you get to
funny, just
ask
blurt out.
2 questions. And
Okay.
because it's a 12, Metaposa doesn't get to ask anything of you.
Okay. So oh yeah, what are you planning is one of the questions. So
The
that's the first one.
the look you see in her eyes is the same look as when she is super like on point about like saying like we need to get this and this done, and there's nothing that could stop it. So you can tell just by that expression like, oh, she's going to do whatever the hell it takes to get this lottery ticket.
Okay. And I guess the follow-up then is how could I get instead of like, or rather, how could I get your character to? So how do I get Mariposa to give up this ticket because I firmly believe like Valentin should have it. It is his, he won it.
Um, let's see. I unfortunately think there is not going to be a way that you could get her to do that.
Not a reasonable and easy way.
Not a way that you could get her to do that.
Mhm.
It's something that you would need to do of your own accord.
Okay. Okay. And she has one for me, right?
No, because you rolled 12.
Okay. Yes.
So what
All
are
right.
you doing with this information?
I am going to put Valentin down very gently and like pat on the head. And I don't like normally use my size to intimidate people, but it is something that I can do and have done before. So I think I'm going to walk up to her and like kind of be intimidating and just say like, what's going on, Mariposa?
And you see that as like you walked up before Jimena could actually make a move. And Mariposa's gonna look at you as like, Camacho, I really, really don't expect you to understand this. But I need this money more than any of you. And unfortunately, nothing is going to stop me.
For what, Mariposa? Why?
You don't get to know that information.
I think you're holding us hostage here. I think we get to know that information.
Okay, you'll get that information tomorrow after I get this ticket.
How about you tell us, or I'll eat the ticket?
This is perfect. I need you to roll demand what you deserve.
Do I add anything to that?
So the questions for demand what you deserve. Are you offering something of value in return? Not
No.
even the ticket. I would say not even the ticket, sure.
Okay.
Or do they love you in this moment? Unfortunately, not. But will this be fun?
Yes. Always.
Go ahead and roll. So you're getting a +2.
I need you to know I rolled a 9.
Ooh, okay. On a 10 plus. So on a hit, the target of your demand chooses 1 below. And on a 10 plus, you remove one of the options. So the things that I get to choose are they concede to you, they can clear condition, they refuse and escalate, they mark the condition, they run away, you take something from them. So you get to remove one of those, and I choose from the remaining.
I don't want to give her the option to run away. I think I'll take away that one.
Okay. Then they are going to look at you, and you see that like that thing in their eyes about drive, about power. They're gonna look at you and just, I'm sorry, Miho. And they're gonna take the wine glass and smash into your head.
Damn.
I'm gonna need you to mark mark defensive. No, I want you to strike out eventually. Mark scathing.
Okay.
And then the rest of you know this. But yeah, of course you know this. Like you see like about you like stood up. And Jimena, maybe it was you're on your way. You see this happening. What are you doing now?
I think oh god. I'm like deciding between which is the general me mildly adjacent action and what is full on not something I would ever consider doing. And I feel like I have to go with the latter because one shot and drama. I think she saddles up to Renata. on Renata and is like, give me back the ticket. I'll figure out a way to get this whole place to be ours.
I was like, roll to turn someone on, but this is not Monster Hearts.
I feel like I got a 10 for Alyssa, not necessarily for Renata.
PBTA systems.
I mean, Alyssa, if you are not going to give this up, then I could have Jimena roll the man what they deserve.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not going to give this up. I mean, I don't need your help to have this whole place be ours. I've got the money now.
But you have the reputation.
I mean, I have 2 TikTok stars who would be.
Right. But here's the thing. Is Graciela your grandmother by any chance?
Is she yours?
Okay. I need possibly 2 rolls to go down. Jimena, demand what you deserve. Renata, depending how you feel at this, you could roll accuse someone of lying, but we'll see what demand what you deserve does.
Okay. So let's see. So that is demand what I deserve. Are you offering something of value in return? I feel like access to the restaurant is a pretty good deal. So that is a 1. Do they love you in this moment? Yeah. Renata doesn't. Alyssa is turned on. Renata is not. So that's 1. And then my playbook specific 1, which is, am I the center of attention? I kind of think I am. I want to say yes.
I'll give it to you for this one because Mariposa is kind of like just like still looking at you, broken wine glass still in her hand.
Okay, so that's +2. Thank God that was a +2 because I rolled 5 +2, so that's 7. Okay, which means on hit, target of your demand chooses 1. So either concede to me, and I can clear, and you can clear a condition, refuse and escalate, you mark a condition, or run away. I can take something from you. Please choose the last one.
I, unfortunately for you, I'm going to choose to refuse and escalate. So Renata sort of takes a step back from you and says, fine, it doesn't need to be this restaurant with this much money. I could start my own restaurant. I don't need you and Graciela. I can find other connections. And I'm going to mark driven.
That was exactly what I was going to say. Perfect. Yeah, you're having this confrontation, and you see now that Mariposa is going to walk towards you over Gabacho. Which Gabacho, you're like your head is like shaking and you're on the floor, but you're mostly okay. And Mariposa is going to walk right up to you, Renata, and is going to say, so you have the ticket. You could either give it to me or you can join Matt tied up in the back.
No, I don't have it. Jimena offered to cut me in on the ticket, but I mean, I think that she might still have it. I saw her.
Then why is it in your bra? I want to accuse them of lying because I can't.
Roll that, roll that, roll that.
Roll it. I see what you mean by you don't need to do very much, Dusty. After about 2 seconds, everyone just does things.
Do you have an?
Accuse them of lying. Do you have an audience? Most certainly, I do. Do
you
have evidence?
I mean, technically you do.
I'm
I'll
okay
give
if
it.
you don't give it to me. It's your call.
I'll let you have this one because it's spicy.
Because it's spicy. This is the alternative to because fuck it is because it's spicy. Please, someone put that on a shirt. And the third one, are you the center of attention? I feel like it's more mariposa in this situation.
At this specific moment,
Yeah,
it's no
this one
longer
I-
you. Yeah.
I don't feel like I should get that one, but it's still +2, so let's see what happens. 10. Which means
On a 10 plus, you choose 2 at the bottom. You are right, despite what the audience has already seen. They admit their faults to the market condition. They're surprised, scared, or flustered. They must act with desperation before they can act against you.
oh baby, you know what I'm gonna pick for this one. So because I get to pick 2, I'm right despite what the audience has already seen. So definitely lean into it's gonna look like they're lying regardless of whatever they say. Uh you know what? I'm enjoying the chaos of all these roles. I'm gonna say surprised, scared, or flustered. They must act with desperation before they can act against you, because I want to see what fate says about what's gonna happen to Renata.
Yeah, I think Renata shoots you a look like betrayed. Like, we could have worked this out between ourselves. You didn't have to bring Mariposa into this. And do you want me to roll that desperation now, or should I wait until I actually try and move against her?
Roll it now, so that way, like, we don't have to worry about it if you do something.
Question. I was just very passionate towards Renata, and then now I'm just sort of throwing her under the bus. Does that technically fulfill Ice Queen when you reject someone immediately after expressing your love passionately? I get to clear a condition or inflict a condition on them. Does that technically count? I leave it up to you,
Yes,
Dusty.
yes, clear that condition.
Yes. One more condition.
So for act with desperation, am I doing it for love? No. Am I doing it for vengeance? I mean, I kind of want revenge on her for throwing me under the bus. Am I handling it head on and without guile? No, this is much guile. So that is if you give me the 1, that is a 10 total.
Okay, let's see. You have. That is a 10 total. I will say this is going to be the point where I'm going to have that Humana did give you a condition. You are now cornered.
That actually makes it better for her in that case. That's a +1 to act
Yeah.
desperately.
So you got an 11, which is like the +1 was all you needed. But yes, you got it.
I'm going to sort of look between them and say, what are you people doing? I mean, these lottery nights were meant to bring us together as a group, as a family, and you're just like using this to tear us apart. And I guess I'm trying to manipulate a superior?
Yes, roll that. Roll that. You have not caught them in a good mood, unfortunately. Does your well-being directly affect theirs? Yes. Yes. Because you have the ticket. They at this point they believe you have the ticket, so you have the ticket.
I just shot myself in the foot by choosing yes. God damn it. Also, if Brandon Leon Gambetta is watching this, this is phenomenal. This is some of the smoothest PBTA move like flow I have ever seen happen.
So good.
Like butter.
So that's a 6 for me.
Oh, and none of these help. Act superior. Okay, so let's see. Let's see.
Tell me to mark a condition, Dusty.
I'm thinking. You're gonna mark a condition, but I'm thinking what else. You know what? They're gonna look at you and like this whole thing you said about the nights was together. It's like these nights was something that pinche Matt started. It's like, oh, let's do this. Let's get morale. It's like, no, this is a waste of money. This is such a waste of money. All of us spending all this time here, like we continue to do this. Sabesuke, you know how deep in the hole this restaurant is? So you give me that ticket, or you could seat with the rest of them. You're gonna mark vicious. That does mean you're gonna have a meltdown.
So, my playbook's meltdown move is there's a line between justice and vengeance. Sometimes that's done now. You go directly to the object of your enmity and bring them that justice. You throw their sins in their face and mete out punishment. Maybe you lock them up in jail or a cellar. Maybe you finish things off once and for all. Tomorrow, they'll know you've always been a brute, but tonight, they'll face you and know the truth.
I'm in danger.
The question I have is it Jimena who is the object of my enmity, or is it Mariposa, or is it both of them?
I will say, unfortunately for Jimena, it is both of them in this moment. Because from your perspective, they're working against you. They have something against you. Like, and now, like, okay, this is what you think of me. This is what you think of me. Show them what you think of them.
Beautiful. So I am going to sort of spin to face Jimena and shout so that the entire room can hear, like, I saw you steal that ticket from poor Valentine. He doesn't even work here. Legally, that ticket is his. It's not part of the pool. So you, and turning to face Mariposa, have zero standing to have it or to have that money. And I think that Jimena is just vicious enough to not want you to get it. If she can't get it, I think that she would speak up against you and for Valentine. So let us out, Mariposa. You've lost.
I'm going to allow you to. This is just my flavoring. You're having a meltdown. You are out of this scene. Choose one move from the playbooks. You're going to get a 12 on that, but then you're out.
Okay. So this is, I think, me taking a stand, which is a move that I have. So when you step in to defend someone, so the person I'm defending here is Valentine. On a 10 plus, hold 3. And when you stand in their defense, spend 1 hold 2. And so basically, I am going to protect them from any incoming attack, and keep Mariposa from leaving the room. And I guess I have 1 more hold. I will take that +1 going forward on striking out if she comes for me.
Okay. So you see this and you see Mariposa turn around and just kind of like, and you're gonna listen to them, the person that doesn't even enjoy talking to anyone. How do you know that this is not a lie? I needed to save this restaurant, and none of you know how to do with it. So you either help me take this from Renata, or you're all sinking. Or I could just tie you all up.
Mariposa?
Really quickly,
No. Say.
Renata, you're just gonna get tackled. Mariposa has had enough. She's basically marked 3 conditions at this point. So you all see Mariposa turn around, and this like Mariposa is not built. Well, okay, let me put this way: she is built. Her face name is Michelle Rodriguez. She's built. Renata, you turn around and you see that those eyes, like that you now see the same thing like Abacho saw, with it's about like the drive, the things like you're not gonna stop her, and certainly you are not gonna stop her. And I think because you just had your meltdown, you are standing righteous and tall, but she tackles you into one of those like there's you know what there's one of those fancy aquariums. You get tackled into it and the glass breaks and you kind of slump down, water just pouring down on you, a fish kind of flaps in your lap.
I want to step in. I want to Gabi's gonna make a move. Following their secret heart, which is to save Valentine from a terrible fate of not opening up a guitar school. So I think what's gonna happen is I guess I'm striking out. I'm like physically going over and like picking up Mariposa off of Renata, and I'm gonna look down at Renata and be like, "Give me the ticket."
Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you. You could either strike out at someone or manipulate a superior.
Trying to think of which one's gonna be better for this. Probably. I'll strike out.
Okay.
And I know I've got the +1 because I'm following my secret heart.
Mm-hmm. You've caught them off guard, and they have
Oh,
just wrong.
6.
Wait, did you roll a 6?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you. You have lots of bonuses. Because they have just wronged you. They wronged everyone here. You got them off guard because they're affecting. They're like attacking Granata, and you're following your secret heart. So you got a 9.
Yes.
So.
Wait. Can I do something here? It says take +1 ongoing with your love when you're acting to strengthen the relationship. So can I do that before I do something, or is that too much?
Oh, yeah. So if
This is an anime.
if you're doing something, you see that Gabacho's running towards it. You could do something. You could take that +1 ongoing to basically just adds +1 to any roll you're going to do in this next move.
Oh, okay. I thought that I could give a +1 to somebody.
For this one, it would affect you specifically.
Okay. So, no, continue. I'll do something else.
Really quickly, Gabacho will get back in a second. Robo, just roll 2d6 really quick.
That's 11.
Excellent. I'll tell you what happens in a second.
Oh my god.
Gabacho. So what's happening? You're going towards like Mariposa and Renata?
Yeah. I'm because Mariposa has like tackled her, and they're like on the floor and in the fish tank glass. I'm grabbing Mariposa by like the back of the dress or whatever, and like throwing her to the side, and I'm looking down at Renata, and I'm like, "Give me the ticket."
Cavacho, sadly, is the person that I go to when I'm stuck. And they have seen my softest side. They know exactly how to like get me to do what it is that she wants. And so like a little petulant about it, but still complying. Renata like grabs the lobster off of her tank top and like throws it across the room, and then reaches down their shirt and pulls out the slightly soggy lottery ticket.
You don't pull out anything. in the scuffle, it has gone away somewhere.
I am like patting myself down, trying to find it.
Okay. Where is Mariposa right now?
Mariposa is currently being pulled off of Renata by Gabacho.
Okay. Okay. Got it. While they're at it, um, um, Valentin is just gonna stand up and like he dusts himself out, and he still has his guitar right on his back. So he takes out his guitar and he smashes Mariposa right on the back of her head.
Go ahead and roll strikeout at someone. Because you're doing this for your homie Gabacho, I'm giving you that +1 ongoing.
Oh yeah, we're homies.
Oh, okay.
And so the questions are: have they just wronged you? Yes. Um, there's have you caught them off guard? 100%.
Okay. All right.
And you get the plus. Well, you can only get max of +3, but you would have got one for your in over your head.
So okay. Oh my
I was
God.
also gonna be like, I have the be my other move is be brave, so I don't know if it would apply when you challenge a PC to put aside their fears and do something daring, which is kind of like Gabacho's existence is what's challenging Valentin.
Awesome. Okay.
You-
So I got a +3 then.
Yes.
Okay, so I rolled a 12.
Oh, okay. So on a 10 plus, you strike out at someone taking.
No, actually, it's 9 plus 3, so 12.
Yeah. So so 12 total. You could either avoid marking a condition or take something from them. I would
Ooh.
say in this situation,
Uh-huh.
because stakes are really high, this is not listed, but the one thing you could take from them is their life.
Oh my.
But that depends on you, because the other thing's going. Metaposa's having an even worse day. Okay, a lobster got thrown in her face. She just got like mariachi'd.
Yeah.
She
So
got mariachi.
oh man. Okay. So what are the
There's no really like listed options of taking something from them.
no, but
If you just want to
the
say it.
conditions.
Oh, condition. So the condition would be something that like they're specific to playbooks. So like if you want to mark them a condition, I will tell you at this point they're gonna have a meltdown if you do that.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll absolutely do that.
They are going to they finally stand up after turning around to Gabacho. You slam your guitar into their back and they just fall on the ground with like you hear the wood breaking, the twang of the strings, and you see them just on the floor and just this. You are making it so much harder for everyone. And you know what? They're gonna stand up and look at you, kind of just bruised. Hair is wild. They're like, the dress that they're wearing is like, the shoulders are ripped. There's like now a tear on the back. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Do what you want with the ticket. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go burn the building down. And they're gonna run away from y'all to the kitchen.
What?
And you just hear like you see them like going away, and like if no one's gonna stop, she's going to the kitchen, just like fuck you.
Gamacho will step in to stop her. That's not happening. I will just pick her up and throw her over my shoulder like you do with an unruly toddler.
Jimena?
I've been waiting for a moment to chime in through all this because I didn't want to break the sequence. This is amazing. I was kind of wondering, uh, MC, did the whole group hear Mariposa mention that she had tied Matt up in the back?
I assume so. She wasn't being quiet about it.
Okay. While this whole mess has been happening, can Jimena have gone to the back and untied Matt?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Let's cut to this really quick. You're going to go to the back, and you kind of like are going. You're not quite sure where it is until you hear muffled screaming from like the manager's office, and you see them tied to their desk chair with like just like everyone's scarves that they have because it's like winter in Northern California, not actually like coat weather, but everyone has scarves. Um, they're just gonna like look at you eyes wide. You see that they have a black eye, and it's like, "Urgh, urgh, urgh."
Gonna take the tape off.
Did what's happening? I heard you guys didn't break the aquarium, did you?
Okay, I want to be entirely clear. That was not me. That was technically
Oh.
Renata and Mariposa, but we're gonna let that one. She's not technically lying.
Yeah,
She
no,
doesn't. She doesn't lie. She just tells mostly the truth.
dude, my favorite lobster is in there, Frank.
I listen. I just heard. We don't have very much time. I just heard Mariposa is gonna want to set this place on fire.
Oh, fuck, not again.
I know.
Could you untie me? Like,
So listen. I forget. I'm sure she already mentioned it before, but because she actually used to be involved with owning this place. I'm technically Graciela's one of Graciela's relatives, and she kind of put this in my name. But I also kind of took out extra insurance on this place in case something ever happened to it. I did this ahead of time. And in this moment, I want to flashback to preparation and use a flashback move because we haven't used these and I have to.
yes, please. Flashback to preparation. So
did I have plenty of time to do it? Yes. Do you have someone looking out for trouble? I mean, depending if you give it to me for Graciela, but probably even then, nah. And
I'm gonna point this out really quick. So Graciela is technically is Matt's tia. So are you just saying that you're like loosely related?
yeah, it's
Okay.
like a cousin, like a third cousin, where like we're related, but we're related in the way that probably after a certain point, like you have a tia who's part of the family who's like, you're not actually blood related. I'm like, she's a tia. Like one of those
Exactly.
kind of tias.
Like she's my tia and she's your tia, but we're not cousins.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Like that kind of thing.
Then I will give that to you.
Okay, so that's 2, and then my playbook specific one, which is, are you the center of attention?
I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'll take it. I was gonna be okay with a no, but I'll take that +3. So let's see what happens. Rarely is this ever a good number for me. 13.
All right. So you get to just do either one of these things. Fabricate a piece of evidence, arrange for somebody to be in the right place at the right time, or stow away something hidden. And because it's a 12, you just get to do that.
I feel like she actually did do the insurance part, so I don't feel like she needs to fabricate anything, but you stowed away something hidden, you arranged for somebody. I think partially because we're reaching like the latter part of our time, I'm gonna say she has a car waiting out back. She's been prepared for this whole mess to have it go down in some way.
Okay. Yeah. You have a driver. You have a car for someone that's like you just tell them like during these events to hang out. So they're in the parking lot. They've noticed that the thing has kind of locked down, but they've been unable to reach you.
Yeah, I feel like this is someone, because we didn't get to use this for we didn't use our last time ons. I'm gonna say that this is someone who's like was a professional like safe cracker at one point, who was also a very gifted driver. because one of the last time ons, I love this, is you befriended someone dangerous and passionate. And I love this as a possibility of this is the driver for her.
So you have the transporter outside waiting for you.
Yes.
Okay. Are you done with that thing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, Matt's just gonna look at you and just like, okay, whatever. I still need to go, and they're gonna start running. So, Valentin, ¿qué pasó?
So before Gabacho goes in to try to stop Mariposa, he grabs Gabacho by the hand, like they're running away, right? So Valentin just tries to grab Gabacho's hand, and he just holds it close to him, and he's just like, Gabacho, I can't go in there. The the police are coming, and they're gonna be looking for someone. And I have a past, but tomorrow, meet me at the Italian Colombian fusion restaurant at noon. I'll be there.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'll be there. But please, please, never forget me.
I won't forget you. I'll DM you on TikTok.
I'll wait for your DM all night if I must. But I gotta go. And he runs, and turns out that Valentin is actually the driver, the transporter guy.
Okay, wait, no, I need you to roll. You now roll flashback to preparations.
Which is, what is that?
The questions are you in over your head? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
1,000%. Did you have plenty of time to do it? You had at least until yesterday. And did you have someone looking out for trouble? I guess it turns out you had Jimena looking out for you. So yes.
So a +3?
Yep.
Awesome. So that's 11 because I rolled a 6 and a 2. Wait, 8? Yeah, 11.
Okay. So you are the driver. What I'm saying then, if you have this pass, what you actually are able to do is you have something that allows you to unlock these metal gates, because it's something that you clocked immediately. You walked into this restaurant, you saw all those hidden, not hidden well enough. So you could unlock one of them. It could either be the front door to let everyone out, a side door to let yourself out. One of these.
I'll damn. I'll choose the one that to let everybody out.
Okay. You and then you take a guitar pick
Oh my.
and you use it to shimmy the lock in just the right way, allowing it to open up. And everyone that's not a player character just runs out. Graciela puts your hand on her shoulders, leaves like, muchas gracias. And the shoulder feels a little weird, but you don't have time to think about that.
Okay. Okay. So I just go and find the car, start it, and just wait for my real boss, Jimena.
Oh, the turntables. Okay, Gabacho. After this moment, are you heading towards the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the kitchen. I need to stop Mariposa.
You run into the kitchen, the double doors, and you see that Mariposa has gathered all the aprons, all like the boxes, everything that wasn't like nailed down and is flammable, and is sitting in the middle of the kitchen covering them with a gallon of cooking oil. And they turn around, it's like, Gabacho, please. You
How
don't need to
deep
do
in the
this.
hole is this place?
Camacho, didn't you ever realize that I was only just paying you an exposure?
You were paying me an exposure. I have other jobs.
Exactly.
I
Which
could
is
have
why you weren't getting paid.
I could have Mariposa.
They're gonna like now throw the gallon down and take out a lighter in their hand. And just like, you could leave now. You don't have to worry about this.
I don't think fire insurance covers arson.
All the cameras are off. No one's gonna know.
Do you know how fire works?
Yeah. So I need you to roll something. Either manipulate a superior, strike out at someone, or something like that.
Well, is this assuming I'm gonna stop her? Because now I know that everybody's out. So I'm not super concerned if she actually burns down Umami Papi.
Yeah.
I know that everybody is safe.
Mhm.
I was trying to talk her down for her own sake, but if she doesn't want to be talked down, I'm gonna go back and see if I can find the lotto ticket.
Okay, you know what? Then at these moments, you're trying to talk her down. I am sorry that I need someone to roll this. He said, you know how fire works? She's like, yeah. Lights the lighter, throws it at the ground towards your feet. I need you to roll face certain death.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna look at those yet. I'm gonna look at my questions first.
This one you don't roll with questions. You roll with conditions.
Okay.
I think this is weird thing. Unfortunately for you, I think you took the least conditions.
I only have one condition.
Okay, so you're only gonna roll +1.
Okay. 10.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh
my
no.
god.
That's actually
Oh
bad.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
So on a 10 plus. So basically how face certain death works. On a miss, your death was less certain than was thought. On a 7 to 9, you choose one from the list. On a 10 plus, the audience chooses one from the list.
Oh my god.
The choices are someone you choose saves you just in time. You take a distinctive but sexy scar. You gain a permanent debility, a limp, an eye patch, something of that sort. You become a twisted, evil version of yourself. You suffer amnesia. You return with a new face, or you wind up in a possibly long-term coma. Now, unfortunately, Gabacho, you don't get to choose. Alyssa, Robo, Angela, what do you think should happen?
Oh my god! How dare you? How fucking dare you?
I think if chat can we get chat, how quickly can you chime in on this?
Chat, if any of you want to give your thoughts, I will happily be swayed by any of you giving an opinion on this. I am so excited to
Remember, I
Thank
have
you.
to meet Valentine tomorrow.
Exactly. So I was thinking the amnesia.
You're breaking my heart.
I know, but just I'm just saying amnesia would work out, and I'll explain it later why.
Chat says become an evil twisted version of yourself.
Yeah.
Presumably screwing over Valentine tomorrow.
Well, you two also have vote. I can't say. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not even going to like give a preference.
Okay. Oh, so what about amnesia evil clone? So it's basically you just wake up feeling different and you don't know why, but you just want to do evil stuff.
That's so funny. That's
Oh,
that's
does this mean you become like one of those like Omega Chad kind of like bodybuilder types? That's what the evil version of yourself is? Because you're like because the opposite of a himbo is just like a Chad. It's just like a really douchey Chad.
if I get amnesia, that's so bad. We have to spend all of next season fixing it. Chat's down with it. If you guys are down with it, I'm facing certain death.
You now become the Omega Chad, the new version.
Okay. Here's how these events are gonna unfold.
Oh my god.
You see the lighter fly through the air, going towards now. You see that the oil has gone all the way towards your feet. You pause for a moment, thinking of everything that you have done for this restaurant, everything this restaurant has done for you. And you know what? It was never enough. This restaurant didn't do shit for you. So you know what? Why not let it burn? You are going to catch the lighter, look at Mariposa, and just realize, she's right. So you are going to motion her to step out of the kitchen with you and throw the lighter into the kitchen, setting it ablaze. So we have, away from this scene, we'll get back to that in a minute. Jimena, now alone, because Matt has gone away. Renata, you are starting to like kind of come to, seeing that there's no one in front of you, and you hear now a fire alarm. What are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to grab a fire extinguisher and see if that's enough.
I will let you know. You come to, you see immediately fire coming from the kitchen. As you start walking towards, a burst of fire opens the swinging door to the kitchen.
Oh, no. Nope. So I'm just gonna look around, and Valentine opened the main door, so I am going to just book it out of there.
Jimena, what are you doing?
Folks hear me?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Stressed about this mic far more than I thought I would. I didn't catch that last bit that was said.
From Renata?
From Renata. I was just double checking to make sure I caught that right.
Yeah, so I said that I was going to just book it out of there, but actually, one thing that I do want to do once I'm outside is call in a tip to like the lottery and tell them that the ticket had been stolen.
We'll get to that. So yeah, Jimena.
Wow.
Make sure I have this scenario right, because we're in this now. Let's really just break down. Let's here. I'm gonna just slightly get out of my seat just to make sure I have this correct. So, I have escaped this restaurant with Matt, or Matt's gone now at this point.
Matt, from last you saw, Matt ran towards the fire. But like when you get out, you know that the door has opened. People are gone. You don't see anyone else. You do see that a fire has started though.
And I have the option to just get to my getaway vehicle and get the heck out of here, correct?
You do. You have a getaway driver. You know who it is. You seeing that door open, know that they must be outside.
and Renata's already ran as well too.
From Utah, like if you go towards the lobby where they were like crashing to under the aquarium, they're gone. So
Hmm. Trying to see if there's any last bit of drama I can add to this, but I think I'm just gonna haul out of there. Just I think we've added enough by adding a fire into the mix. I feel like that's a good capstone for a session of this.
good capstone for Lotre and Fuego.
The moment you mentioned a fire happening, I was like, Dusty, why are you like this as a person?
So you are getting into the car with your driver, Valentine, and are gonna drive away.
Yeah. Before we drive again, it was nice, boss. I actually kind of believe what you said about the ticket, which, by the way, you do have it, right?
Sadly, no. That one I didn't actually end up keeping. Night kind of got away with me, a bit distracted. But I hope you know actually, I do know one last thing I can say. My sweet,
Mm-hmm.
I would never do wrong to you. And there is, I actually think, one last move that I can do here, which is flashback to reveal a shocking truth about another PC. Which is mark
Let's
condition and
go.
roll with conditions marked. So when I hit the news is staggering before acting against you, they must act with desperation. As I like the idea of just being like, you remember the plan, don't you, sweetie? We thought about all of this. You didn't think I was really gonna hurt you, did you?
Of course not.
So to read it, when you flashback to reveal a shocking truth about another PC, mark the condition and roll with conditions marked. So I will say, Dusty, which one do you think is more appropriate, zealous or obsessed in this case?
Zealous.
Zealous. Okay, so that's zealous, and then a roll with conditions marked. So we see if this last minute ridiculousness makes any impact. Hit the news is staggering before acting against you. They must act with desperation. So choose one.
What would you roll? I didn't remember.
8.
Oh, beautiful. So yeah, you choose one. What you do the shocking truth?
Yeah, the shocking truth.
Gives rightful claim to something they value.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I promise you'll get that music school you've always wanted. I've got something in the works.
I trust you do, boss. I trust you do. And I just roll up the window. Just roll up the window and drive away.
The last scene you see is that there's an Italian Colombian place we passed by. There's just a big sign that says up and coming Sancocho Amore is going to be coming up real soon. It's going to be opening real soon. It's like opening the next day.
Grand opening.
Before we actually go out, the next day, you can just see in Sancocho Amore. I can't believe I said that. In Sancocho Amore, you see Valentin, but he's not wearing his pirate costume. He's not wearing his makeup or whatever. He just looks like a regular dude, and he's drinking a martini right on the counter, and he just turns away and faces the door, hoping that Gabacho is coming, and from his pocket he takes out the ticket, the winning ticket, and he just waits.
And I will say from there, the camera pans down That is indeed the winning ticket. It's gonna do kind of one more cut as we cut back to the evening at the restaurant. You see that Matt has walked outside the restaurant and kind of like sat on the curb outside as they see the fire, the building being engulfed in flames below them. Not below them, but in front of them. And covered in ash, they just kind of sigh and just mostly to themselves, just Rosa is gonna keep doing this again, 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 again. And as the camera is still focused on Matt, you see a flash of light engulf the whole scene. That's where we're gonna
Ah,
end.
hey, how much
Ooh.
money did our suffering raise?
We're at 42% right
Yes!
now. Thank you
Yes!
so much, everybody.
We did it.
Yeah, we got to 40. Let's go.
Let's go.
Shit, y'all. Oh my god.
God bless Brendan Leon Gambetta.
Truly.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all,
Amazing.
wild.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Robo, are you take us out? I don't know how to take us out.
Oh, okay. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. This was ridiculously fun, incredibly amazing. This cast is absolutely breathtaking, and they're so creative. Dusty, you're incredible, by the way. It's amazing. Every single time I see you, it's just mwah. Um, we are at 42%, and right next up at 7 p.m. Pacific, we're gonna have a D&D game where I'm also gonna be playing. Not playing Valentine, but something else. Um, it's gonna be DM'd by Anthony Joyce Rivera. So it's gonna be uh, Dan Munoz from Nat One Fun and also Bianca Bigford. So it's gonna be a really cool game if you want to stick around for that. I also want to thank so much this incredibly awesome cast that is right here. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for participating in this. Um, yeah, well, I'm RoboGoblin TTRP Gibbs on Twitter and on Twitch, and I'll just pass it back to Dusty.
Yeah, thank y'all for playing. This is Buck Wild. You are all absolutely brilliant. I love these characters so much with my whole heart. Again, I've been Dusty, your MC. You could check all my stuff out at Dusty Hill. I do way too much things. I will talk about this game till I can't stop talking. Please just go play it, please. Let's just go on the same list. I'm just gonna pass it off to y'all. Y'all do it. So listen, talk by yourselves.
Yeah, thanks. I'm so glad to have been able to be here. I'm Alyssa. You can find me on Twitter at a disaster queer, where I tweet about various TTRPG streams and pods and games. And I will pass it off to Rena.
Hello, I'm Rena at Liquid Rena on all of the social medias. I'm a content creator and game designer, and my little dog, who was on stream and very blurry earlier, is I'm still pushing her GoFundMe. So that's in my pinned tweet if you want to see that, or if you want to donate more to this wonderful cause, because it's very, very important that we take care of our siblings out in Puerto Rico. Care about them very much, very dearly. And then I will pass it to Angela.
Hello there, lovelies. As always, it is a pleasure to be here with amazing cast and to be here to such a good cause and to be involved with doing some good in the world when it often feels very difficult to do so. My name is Angela Lemos Morvejo. If you want the fuller extended names, Angela Lemos Morvejo Belman Orellana for both of my parents' last names, because people should just say all of the fucking last names because they say it for everyone else anyway, so make them work for it. I'm involved in a lot of different things in a lot of different elements of the TTRPG space. I am a performer on shows like Love in the Time of Mechs, which is a Lancer game that was happening over on Girls Run These Worlds. I have been a player over there as well for the recently concluded Dark Rights and Other Forms of Exploitation. And I'm on a game now of Mouse Ritter called Mice in the Herb Garden, where I am being uh, if Jawbone or Bill Seacaster from Dimension 20 were a mouse and a librarian, so do with that description what you will. And I am also, I'm still getting used to saying this, I am the director of operations for Girls Write These Worlds, the head of the publishing house, the wing of Girls Run These Worlds. And for folks who are interested in getting a start in publishing and getting their writing out there for TTRPGs, pay attention to Girls Write These Worlds next week because we haven't already said it. I'm going to spoiler it here. We have an anthology opening up, our first ever one that we hope to get out by somewhere around, I think we said as January 19th, somewhere around there. Details, we'll get more details out there soon, but it opens up and we have fast turnaround for selections and such. And we're looking forward to getting very vital stories that need to be told, especially those from members of our Latina community to get out there, especially the folks who don't always get to tell their stories, like our Indigenous and Afro Latinx family members and community members, and also our folks over in Puerto Rico. So please contribute. I'm looking forward to doing this and to giving back to the communities here that have made such a positive impact in my life. And I'll pass it back over to whoever else wants to take over after that, because that's me.
Me. Yay. And thank you so much. And I'll be back in 1 hour because we're going to have a D&D game. And thank you so much. But say bye, everybody.
Bye.